My hair is red, and Moltres is too. I've heard Grimer kinda stinks, and so does poo. Hello there, it's Deej here on my journey to catch 'em all. And tonight on Deej Thinking, I'm gonna be finally breaking it down for you. Going into the depths of the dirty numbers, going into my spreadsheet, and showing you how I can open literally any pack for free. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there that'll tell you you can invest in any set and make money. You just hold the sealed, blah, blah, blah. You can get lucky, pull a hit, grade it, and make money that way too. But I'm telling you, even on my dud packs, I make money. I haven't paid $1 for a set since the beginning of Sword and Shield. I have complete Sword and Shield binders. I'm getting close to completing Scarlet and Violet. I open a lot of packs. I'm just as, I'm a Deej. I'm Degen. Just like the rest of you, we all are addicted to this crap. I'm here to tell you, you can open packs for free. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're saying, oh, the market's crazy. Of course you can sell any little card for a lot right now. No, I've been doing this for 5 years during the bear market, not just now. Yes, I can sell stuff for a little more now, but guess what? The packs cost more now as well. I was getting stuff for way under MSRP before. I still only buy stuff for MSRP. That's part of my secret. I just don't overpay. There's always something else to buy. I don't need to buy Destin Rivals booster boxes to make money. It's just not something I'm interested in doing. Just letting $500 sit there on my shelf. I can buy a million other things with $500 and make more money faster than a Destin Rivals box is going to double. And to me, that's just the way I do it. I buy stuff for MSRP. So no, it's not just because we're in a boom. So I'm going to start by opening this 151 pack, and I hope I don't get a hit so it illustrates it better. And just from the cards in this one pack, I'm going to show you all the sales that I've made from cards in this pack. Yes, it involves grading, but I think you'll be surprised. All right, here we go. No hit, no hit, no hit, no hit. Diglett, Bowsy, Bulbasaur, Dratini, Fearow. I might have to grade one of these for my boy Pokeball. Onix, Dragonair, Pikachu, Reverse Clefable. Oh, shoot. This is a reverse Pikachu, even better. And a Mewtwo. I can already tell you right now, this pack is going to make me money. I don't know how much these are exactly. I'd have to check GCG Player, but we're just going to give it 20 bucks. I think it's somewhere around 10, 15 bucks, probably 15. But we'll go with 20. See if I can make 20 backs. See if I can make 20 bucks back from this pack, from sales I've already made. Yes, I'll have to pre-grade these. Yes, not all of them will be 10s, but it doesn't matter because once you open 10 packs, you're going to get enough 10s that it pays for it. And you'll see it in my numbers. And so let's go in. Oh, I forgot to show you. I got a reverse energy. That'll come in here in a second. All right, so we're going to start with the energy. So this isn't really a special energy to me because it's only got one swirl. But at once upon a time, I picked out all my 4 swirled energies, which was not super hard to do, but finding all of them that were 10s, I guess it's kind of hard. I find swirled energies very cool, especially on these ones because there's so much space for more swirls. Well, I sold 6 4-swirl 151 energies for 200 bucks. So that means that I got about 34 bucks per energy. And back when I did it, grading was only like 15 bucks. And nowadays grading is about 20 bucks. So you'll have to take the profit numbers into account. But if I were to sell it today, I would just list it for more if I had to pay it. I try and make about 15 bucks per card. And at $33, I did make about 15 bucks on just this card. But just for the sake of lowballing myself, we'll just give it 5 bucks, which is a way low estimate. Next, so Bulbasaur, right? Non-hollow Bulbasaur. Basic Bulbasaur. Yes, we love Bulbasaur in this house. I haven't got to sell many of these, but anytime there's a 10, I've been able to talk my wife into letting me sell them to buy more Bulbasaurs. But, so when I sell a $40 card, you take off fees, shipping, even though I charged my buyer shipping. So even though I sold it for $40, they paid $43.95. And minus fees, I get down to $34.16. So even at today's grading fees, minusing 20 bucks, that's $14.16 for this Bulbasaur in a 10. Yes, it takes some time to pre-grade it. It takes some time to send it off, but I have time. I've got some extra cash. And so if you need money fast, this isn't a great strategy. But if you like opening packs for free, once you get going, eventually, now that we're about to get into the mega set, all my Prismatic, all my Destin Rivals, all my Journey Together is coming back. So I'm starting to go through those. I haven't made my money back on those yet because I'm still opening and grading that as I go. But these are all well paid for. So $5, $14, that's $19 already. So what do we have next? Reverse Pikachu. So reverse Pikachu I've sold for 35 and 40 bucks. Again, most of the time that was when it was worth less to grade. So that's another 10, 15 bucks. So right now we're at 25 or 30 bucks, and that is low ball estimates. And guess what? If this Mewtwo's gotten a 10, then that's another 15, 20 bucks. I haven't been able to get any of these in 10. It's kind of a hard grade actually, but that'd be another. This Drowsy I've sold in reverse form. I'm sure I could grade it in this form. If it got a 10, I'd probably grade it. Dratini, I could do the same. I haven't sold one yet. I'm not going to lie to you. Dragonair, same. I haven't done it yet, but I could do it with this moon on it. What a nice card. So I just proved with the dud pack that I have made money back on these exact cards to nearly double my cost of a $20 pack. And again, I did not pay $20 for this pack. This came out of a Blooming Waters box, which is, I don't know, $4 a pack. And I've never paid over MSRP. So every 151 thing that you're about to see on this spreadsheet, I just made pure bank on. $5. So this was a $5 pack turned into 30 bucks on just the cards I've graded. And that is with other cards that could possibly get 10s in here. That would make me make even more. So let's look at the spreadsheet. Now I know what you're thinking. It's 151 Deej, of course. They're all the popular mons, blah, blah, blah. Well, you don't even know because every set has artists that people love. They have Pokemon that people love. You just have to know the hobby. And we're going to look through a couple different sets, not just 151, not just sets during the boom. We'll go back to Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet Base. Shrouded Fable has been insanely profitable. Just to take a look at some of the cards. I'm not going to go over it in super detail because it would take a very long time, even though I think a lot of you might find it really interesting because it works for Japanese sets. I've done it with Japanese Pokemon Go. I've done it with Chinese sets. I have 99 cards from my EV Gem 2.0 packs at PSA right now. I spent $600 on those packs, and I bet you I'm going to make $600 with the grading. And I have cards I can keep, and I have a bunch that I haven't sent yet. If you have the patience, if you have the time, this is extremely profitable. And the best part is, when it doesn't get a 10, I just put it in my binder or put it in my bulk boxes to sell in 10, 15 years when it's going to be worth a lot more in raw form. I don't really care to collect a ton of graded cards because I feel like that's where a lot of the risk is in the boom. But I love my binders. I'll never get sick of them. I won't care if I could have sold it at way higher price. I don't care. I like having my complete binders. And this allows me to do that for free while opening packs, not just buying a bunch of raw cards. It's so much fun. So here's my Deej's secret spreadsheet with all my magic. I would take a lot of stats, and this has been going on for 6 years. Like my sales, let's see how many cells, how many rows there are. I'm sure there's some of you out there with more, but it goes down to 7,000. The rip and flip goes down to 1,500, and again, so I got my Mega Evolution. This is the stuff I haven't started making a ton of money back on, you can see. So Journey Together, I've only sold one card, Destined Rivals. This is all stuff I'm still in the process of sending and pre-grading and whatnot. I've started to make some money back on Prismatic, but I'm still $2,600 back. I think I spent 5,000 though, so I'm doing all right there. And but I copied 151 over here so I could alphabetize it for you and show you things a little bit better. So I always put the things that I buy at the top. One thing didn't copy good. So I spent about $2,100 on my 151 products. So just to give you the full insight before we dig into the details, I've made $1,873 in profit. This is everything in the totals category added up, including the things I bought. So I've nearly doubled my money, but that's not including me filling up my binder, me having a ton of stuff still in my bulk box, which includes a Charizard, some Blastoise, so many IRs, and I have a case of PCETBs, which is included in this 808. This 808 includes a whole case of PCETBs and a case of booster bundles from Pokemon Center. So I have 25 booster bundles and a case of PCETBs, and I still have a PSA 10 Pokemon Center stamped Snorlax, and so that's, I don't even know, at least $5,000-$6,000 that I've been able to collect for free because of this strategy. And it's not even free because I'm already $2,000 in profit. I have sold some sealed stuff, but not a ton. It's mostly at the top right here. Again, not a ton, but 2 UPCs for 186 bucks. Man, wouldn't that be nice to go back in time and buy 1,000 of those? So I sold 1 PC ETB for 178 bucks. Jeez, that is just so sad. Anyways, so here's the 6 reverse holo energies. So I sold those for 211, which equated to, so I was paying $14.60 for grading, so 14.6 times 6, and I made $80 in profit. So 80 divided by 6, I made about $13 on each of those energies. Might not seem like a lot, but when you do this over and over and over again, it adds up so fast. Abra Reverse, $27 in profit. Aerodactyl Hollows, $27, $21. Those are Shinji Kanda. Those are amazing cards, beautiful cards. And this all started with me looking at these cards and being like, why is nobody grading these? I bet you most people don't even take care of them. I've watched so many streams where people don't even sleeve their hollows and stuff. And I'm just like, this is a missed opportunity. People in 10 years, I'm looking back at my Sky Ridge, my Aquapolis stuff, my Expedition stuff, and I'm like, why would I did not sleeve this? Even the commons in PSA 10 are insanely priced. So I'm going to be looking for the next 20 years, and I'm going to take care of these cards now. And in that, I found this is a 10, why don't I just grade it? This is a 10, why don't I just grade it? And people buy this stuff so fast. And the people that buy this stuff are the true collectors, not people just trying to flip and invest. And so I actually have met so many cool people through this because of this. Alakazam, regular Alakazam EX, $19. Arcanine non-hollows, $10, $13. This must have come in a lot. I don't know why I don't have numbers there. Blastoise EX, that's just a TCG player sale. Blastoise EX, just a regular EX, 30 bucks. Here's the full art, not the SIR. That's almost 100 bucks. I made 67 bucks back on that. So the low tier hits are just a bigger chunk back. And when I get the SIRs in 10, it's just a giant chunk back. And since I've already made all my money back with the little cards, all that stuff is just pure profit, allowing me to sell the 10s, buy a raw copy that's not a 10 for my binder for free. I've completed all my sets without putting a dime of family money into this stuff. Just purely opening packs, grading cards, selling cards. It's really that simple. Let's look at a couple more. Here's the Bulbasaur non-hollows. So we got 15 and 16 bucks. Bulbasaur reverse, even better, 20 bucks. Butterfree, 20 bucks. Chansey hollow, 24 bucks. This is profit numbers over here, people. This is with all the fees and stuff removed, including grading. Charizard EX, just the regular ones. The SIR on TCG Player, 93 bucks. Dude, oh, I like to think that I bought something that went up even more than the Charizard. But some of these numbers are really painful to go through, as I'm sure all of you have been doing lately. Charmander, reverse, 15 bucks. Charmeleon IR, only 30 bucks. Oh, that was a 9. Dang, I made 30 bucks on a 9. That's kind of insane. Cubone reverse, 15 bucks. Eevee, 12 bucks. Man, I could just go on and on. Let me show you some of the big ones. So Gengar Hollow, Tomokazu Komiya, amazing card. 15 and 21 bucks. The reverse, 36 bucks. I sold that for $70. Golbat, who would grade a Golbat? I did, and it sold for 48 bucks. I made $18 back on a reverse hollow Golbat. Seriously, that's like an 18-cent card into 18 bucks. I don't know the percentage, 1,000%, I don't even know. Regular Golem EX, 12 bucks. Gyarados reverse, 45 bucks. Here's some Tomokazu Komiya Haunters. The reverse, 25 bucks. I sold the reverse and the non-hollow together for 140 bucks and got 75 bucks back for 2 Haunter cards. You probably all have 100 Haunters. And so if everybody did this, it wouldn't be as profitable, but people don't. I know a lot of you out there have either clicked off or thinking, oh, this isn't worth it. This isn't going to work for me. I'm going to get a 9 and not make any money. These numbers offset 9s so fast. It's not even funny. Especially with the way that PSA is just paying you right from your grading screen now. I don't even have to wait to sell a lot of my 9s. I can just take a little loss now and not even worry about selling them. My entire eBay store is only 10s now. I sent them all my 9s and they paid me out so much money. And Let's keep going. Ivysaur reverse, 36 bucks. Magikarp, another very popular Pokemon, 21, 29, 18. And then you get the promo cards on top of that, and you'll make some money on those. I've way undersold those Metal Mews. I actually have quite a few of them here, don't I? Oh, this is a painful one too. This is the Mew EX, the cool SIR version from the UPC. How much did I sell this for? $55, $88 and a 10. Those are like $900 now. Oh, luckily I still have 9 raw ones, but none of them are 10. That's something I should have kept for my thing, because I love that card. Oh, rough. So the Mew, just regular full art, 45 bucks, about $17 in profit. Man, I could just go on and on and on. Ending with the Zapdos EX. Oh, that was just the EX card by itself. So Venusaur full art for $23 profit. Vaporeon reverse sold for $76, $37 in profit. This is going to get boring fast, so I'm going to go back and just look at the other sets. And if you want to look at the cards that sold, you should just pause it if you're really interested. And if you actually want to see the cards that sold, I have lots of videos of me going over my sales, because I've always found it interesting, like my top 10 interesting sales. These are the cards I sold in the last week. I'll link them in the description, and if you want to go see some specifics of the things that I've sold, you'll find that it's really not that hard. Pick popular Pokemon, popular artists. It's really that simple. So here's another one. This is Temporal Forces, a set that's not that popular. It doesn't have that much good stuff in it. But I spent $307 on product, probably a booster box, probably one of every product essentially. And I'm $314 in profit. And I completed a lot of my binder. And I still have a bunch of bulk. And I still have a few sealed things. I get very worked up about this. I'm very passionate about it because I haven't heard other YouTubers talk about this stuff. This is something that this is Deej thinking to a T. It's one of the reasons why I came up with this name, because people aren't thinking like me. People don't do this. So what did I sell here? Sharpedo reverse holo sold for 40 bucks. That's 16 bucks back. A Feraligatr reverse, 21 bucks. Walking Wake EX, $14 back. Just regular Walking Wake EX. Here's the SIR for 142. That's 93 bucks back. That was a third of my money back for the big hit. So all this little stuff, I cannot handle it. Drampa, just a regular Drampa holo, 47 bucks. The IR, $103. I cannot stress enough how fun it is to make your money back from this stuff. Let's go to the rip and flip. Let's just go up. So Scarlet and Violet base, I spent $189 and I'm $13 in profit. So once I get my money back, I don't care what I do with the cards. I've made every dollar back that I spent, so I collected everything I have left for free. So I've become way less stressed about trying to make money back for a set once I hit that profit number. Crown Zenith ETB, sometimes I just put some random stuff in here. So Crown Zenith ETB, some other Crown Zenith stuff. I'm $51 in profit on that. You can look at the cards that I've sold. Looks like some Galarian Moltres promos that I got in a 10. Sold for 48 bucks. That raw card's 20 bucks now. Paldea Evolved, I spent $252. And I still need to make $6 back. Whoop-de-doo. I pulled the Magikarp. I have cards that I could make that $6 back, but who cares about 6 bucks? Obsidian Flame, I spent $187 and I've made $136 in profit, and that's not even that many sales. Like Umbreon non-holos, Umbreon reverse, Arvins, Charizard. I did get a Charizard in a 10. I sold for $115. My god, dude, these prices, you could never expect this kind of stuff to happen. But a Lechonk in a 10, I got 10 bucks back for that. Togepi and Ice Cube, just regular common cards, $10, $21. Insane. Here's 151. We already went over that. Paradox Rift, I spent 350 bucks and I've made $151 in profit. Insane. Paldean Fates was an easy money one. I spent 856 bucks on a bunch of ETBs. I think it's like 10 ETBs is what I bought like case. I'm almost $1,000 in profit. And I got so many baby shinies, and look, like non-holo Pikachu, Charcadet reverse, 27 bucks. Palafin and Palmy IRs, the little crappers. Even the 9, I only lost $2.33. So even though I got a 9, I only lost $2. And on the 10s, I'm making $10, so it's 5 times the profit from 110. And my 10 rate on these subs is 60-70% at the minimum. And yes, I even sell stuff like empty tins for $2.35. I am a maximizer of the things that I have when I buy, that I collect. It just is what it is. Temple of Forces, we already went over. Twilight Masquerade was easy met. I spent 242 bucks. I'm almost $600 in profit. Alakazam Reverse Hollows, those have done well for me. 19, 20, 20. Vulpix Reverse, $10. Grookey Reverse, $19. Snorlax Non-Hollows, $27, $47. Chi-Yu Reverse and Non-Hollow, $32, $11. These are just the regular cards from regular packs that don't have hits. I'm making 5 packs back. It's insane. Let's see. Shrouded Fable, I've spent $227. I've made $864 from 4x. And I still have a Kingdra box, a Greninja box, and I completed a lot of my binder. This card in particular, this Iron Moth Reverse Shinji Kanda card has been insane for me. So I've made $29, $89, $68 just from that darn reverse card. And here's another one of these. I pre-sold these way too fast. My promos, I bought a case of these. 100, 30 bucks for the 9. 90, 68. That's how much the raw cards cost these days. It's just so sad. But again, who cares? Because I collected for free. Stellar Crown, I spent $306 and I am $169 in profit. Hoot reverses. Hoot reverses. $3 and $7. Those were good in the TCG, I think. Sylveon Reverse, 18 bucks. Celebi Non-Hollow, sold for 60 bucks and made $28 back in profit. I just want to show you one more to show you just the power of this in Japanese. So I bought 3 Pokemon Go Japanese boxes from Amazon for like 30 bucks a piece when it was stupid cheap. And at the same time, I bought a case. So this includes the case and the boxes from Amazon. Case is still completely sealed. And I am only $351 down from opening 3 boxes. I actually sent some of these to PSA. This spreadsheet has a little bit of different numbers, but some of the things I've graded: Tyranitar Hollow, Sylveon Hollows, Venusaur Hollows, the Ditto cards, Zapdos Hollow, Ditto, Dragonite V, all the V cards, Melmetals. You can see the sale prices right here, not the profit numbers, but you get the picture. I've spent $928, so that means I made about $600 back, and I still have a sealed case. My goal is I'll probably open up the case, open another booster box if I need to. I'm still selling some, and to pay for the case, or almost a full case, by opening only 3, 4, 5 boxes, it's just the dream. You can create sealed collections for free too. It's not just binder cards, because I don't collect Japanese for binder. Sometimes I just like to open them and see if I can make my money back. And in those cases, I do. And I genuinely get to keep a lot of stuff for free. Here's all the Japanese boxes that I've kept for free from doing the same strategy. Opening, grading, and now I have a whole gigantic, I don't know, $15,000, $20,000 of Japanese boxes that I'm just totally free-ridden on. And I'm not sitting there scalping or just selling sealed stuff like a distributor. I'm enjoying the hobby. All right, this video is probably an hour long. If there's anything specific that you guys want to see, certain sets, certain cards, just watch my other content. I have lots of other strategies that I do to also help me make money back, but this set was specifically about the Rip and Flip tab. And so just remember the poems. You got to give you some mental gymnastics to remember this stuff. My hair is red, Moltres is too. Forget about the Grimer poo. I collect for free, and so can you. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and check out this video because you'll probably like this one too. And thanks again for joining me on my journey to catch 'em all.
Hold me close till I get up.